부탁드리고요. 또 기대와 응원 속에서 저희도 열심히 촬영하겠습니다. 기자님들.
If you've ever watched The King, Eternal Monarch, and found yourself glued to the screen, breathlessly watching Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun's undeniable chemistry, you're definitely not alone. The 2020 K-drama sent ripples through the entertainment world, and it's no surprise that these two stars are still at the forefront of our minds when we think of unforgettable on-screen couples. Let's dive into why Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun completely stole the show in this captivating series.
이거 뭘 알아? 결국 나보고 하라는 소리잖아. 어디 가는데?
When you talk about global stars, Lee Min-ho is a name that immediately pops into the conversation. From his breakout role in Boys Over Flowers to his epic portrayal of Lee Gon in The King, Eternal Monarch, this guy just knows how to bring the heat. And in The King, his charisma reaches another level. Lee Min-ho's character, Lee Gon, is a crown prince who navigates through time and multiple realities. The role requires someone who can portray power and vulnerability at the same time. And Lee Min-ho does it effortlessly. Whether it's his intense gaze, commanding presence, or moments of tenderness, the actor brings Lee Gon to life in a way that's hard to ignore. A quick scroll through Instagram and Twitter, and you'll see fans everywhere fawning over him. Lee Min-ho's stare can melt you in an instant, one fan tweeted, summing up how his piercing eyes are practically an art form. Another one noted, he brings royalty to life. Lee Gon is the epitome of what a king should be. Strong, noble, yet gentle when it counts. But it's not just the look or the posture. Lee Min-ho's ability to balance Lee Gon's tragic past with his hopeful future is what hooks viewers. The man can do it all, be the perfect prince in one moment and the hopeless romantic in the next. His portrayal of Lee Gon is grounded, vulnerable, and layered, qualities that help explain why fans from all over the world are still buzzing about him. Kim Go-eun, on the other hand, is the perfect counterpart to Lee Min-ho's regal and mysterious prince. In The King, Eternal Monarch, she plays Young Tae-yeol, a tough, no-nonsense police officer who's not afraid to speak her mind. Kim Go-eun brings a mix of fierceness, vulnerability, and a no-filter attitude that makes Tae-yeol an unforgettable character.
자네도 손 흔들어줘. 이제를 통해 시죠.
진짜요?
Her portrayal of Tae-yeol captures the essence of a woman who is strong, but also capable of deep love and loyalty. She's not just a love interest, but a dynamic character who knows how to hold her ground. It's this mix of strength and softness that makes her character not only likable, but also incredibly inspiring.
자만추 알지 않으세요?
자만추. 뻑하추?
뻑가추가 뭐야?
머스카드 충전하는.
욕하는 줄 알았.
In a recent interview with Soompi, Kim Go-eun revealed how she got into character for Tae-yeol. I wanted to make sure that Tae-yeol was someone who felt real, someone you'd want to root for. I wanted her to be strong, but also someone who's capable of deep emotion. That emotional depth is something Kim Go-eun absolutely nailed, bringing a perfect balance to the pair's chemistry. Now let's talk about the heart of the drama, the sizzling chemistry between Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. If there's one thing fans couldn't stop talking about, it's how their connection completely took over the screen. From their first interaction to their deep, intimate moments, the connection between Lee Gon and Tae-yeol was nothing short of electric. Let's talk about the moment when Lee Gon and Tae-yeol first meet, across different worlds no less. The initial tension, the humor, and then that undeniable spark, that scene alone had fans going wild. From the second they shared that first gaze, it was clear that they weren't just acting. They were building something special, something that felt genuine.
먹기는
앞을 바꾸면 안 되지.
Twitter went wild with posts like, "The chemistry between these two is unreal. How did they even pull that off?" And, "I just want what Lee Gon and Tae-yul have. Is that too much to ask?" But it wasn't just the obvious romantic moments that made their chemistry stand out. Even in their more subtle exchanges, whether it was a meaningful glance or a quiet, understanding smile, there was an emotional intensity that made viewers believe in their love story. It's this depth of connection, built on trust and emotional vulnerability, that made Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun the perfect pairing. Fans could see it, feel it, and couldn't get enough of it.
25년의 시간을 살아가는 그러니 내가 도착할 때까지
One of the reasons fans loved their relationship so much was because it didn't follow the usual K-drama template. The love story wasn't rushed or overly dramatic. Instead, it was built on a foundation of mutual respect, shared experiences, and a deep emotional bond that allowed both Lee Gon and Tae-yul to grow as individuals and as a couple.
아, 감사합니다. 제가 좀 늦었어요. 아니, 나 긴장한 거 아니에요. 나 긴장 절대 안 했어.
Both characters start off with separate lives. Lee Gon, the prince from a parallel world, and Tae-yul, the officer who's trying to protect her world. But when their paths inevitably cross, their relationship develops in such a natural, grounded way. They aren't just falling in love, they're supporting one another, growing together, and learning to navigate their respective worlds.
말소리
When Lee Gon faces difficult choices, Tae-yul is right there beside him, reminding him of what truly matters. And when Tae-yul faces her own challenges, it's Lee Gon who steps in, offering support. This isn't a relationship built on grand gestures or over-the-top romantic moments, but on understanding, trust, and a willingness to sacrifice for each other.
너무 대놓고 한 그런가?
That's what made their love story so refreshing and relatable. And it's this realistic, down-to-earth vibe that kept viewers hooked and longing for more. When talking about the king, Eternal Monarch, it's impossible not to recognize the show's exceptional cinematography and direction. The visuals are one of the key elements that elevate this drama from a regular K-drama to a cinematic masterpiece. The way the scenes are shot, the use of color tones, the seamless direction, and the stunning editing all combine to create a visual experience that stays with you long after the screen fades to black. The show's cinematography is nothing short of breathtaking. Every shot is meticulously composed, whether it's a wide-angle view of the majestic royal palace or an intimate close-up between the leads. The framing and composition of each scene often speak volumes without a word being said. For example, when Lee Gon and Tae-yul share quiet moments of connection, the cinematography makes you feel like an invisible observer. The delicate close-ups, the subtle lighting, and the soft background help emphasize their emotional vulnerability, drawing the viewer closer to their inner worlds. The direction also plays a huge role in making the transitions between the two universes seamless. The juxtaposition of the worlds, as well as the challenges the characters face in both realms, is beautifully executed. Each world feels distinct, and the shift from one to the other is never jarring. Instead, it's fluid and graceful, adding to the story's sense of otherworldly wonder.
감정 연기할 거 있어. 눈물이 갑자기.
The editing in The King, Eternal Monarch is another crucial factor in its cinematic success. The pacing of the show is expertly handled, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats without ever feeling rushed or slow. The show masterfully alternates between emotional highs and action-packed moments, with the transitions being smooth and seamless.
제가 안 보이신다고요? 아무리 그래도 자네가 와야지
One of the most impressive aspects of The King, Eternal Monarch, is its seamless use of visual effects. The fantasy element of the show, with the concept of two parallel worlds, is brought to life with stunning VFX that never feel overwhelming or out of place. From the teleportation scenes to the magical elements of Ligon's world, the effects add to the show's sense of wonder without overshadowing the characters' emotional journeys. The color palette used in The King, Eternal Monarch, is another visual element that adds to the show's thematic richness. In Ligon's world, the color palette leans toward richer, royal tones, gold, crimson, deep blues, reinforcing the grandeur and nobility of his position. The deep, saturated colors exude power, strength, and authority, highlighting Ligon's role as the king. On the other hand, Tae-Yul's world is often portrayed with cooler, more muted colors, like soft grays and blues, which emphasize the grounded nature of her character and her connection to the real world.
잠깐만요.
The worldwide impact of The King, Eternal Monarch, was undeniable. The show quickly became a global phenomenon, with fans from all corners of the world flocking to social media to express their love for the series, and especially for Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun's epic on-screen chemistry. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were flooded with reactions, fan theories, memes, and intense discussions about the plot twists, characters, and romantic moments.
귀여워.
인상이 이과형 인상이고
진짜?
범접할 수 없는 카리스마 같은 게 있죠.
Hashtags like for Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun were trending across the globe, and fans from different cultures came together to share their passion for the drama. The King, Eternal Monarch, didn't just captivate South Korea, it made waves worldwide, proving that K-drama is a powerful cultural export that transcends borders.
측 해봤어요.
도환이가 혼자 사색에 자주 잠겨.
One fan couldn't contain their excitement over their chemistry. The way Lee Gon and Tae-Yul look at each other, that's love. That's the real deal. Their bond is stronger than any force in their worlds. Fans also couldn't get enough of how The King, Eternal Monarch, made them feel emotionally invested in the storyline. One Twitter user shared, "I've never cried this much over a K-drama. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun's characters are so real, so raw. This love story is going to stay with me forever."
문서 위조 절도 무단 침입 폭행 소매치기 그 여자가 아직 안 잡혀서 그렇지.
The emotional roller coaster didn't stop with just the love story. Fans found themselves discussing every major plot twist, moment of suspense, and all the subtle layers within the drama. This drama has me questioning reality. I'm trying to figure out how everything connects, but one thing's for sure. I'm obsessed with Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. They made this show unforgettable, tweeted another passionate viewer. Lee Min-ho as Lee Gon is perfect. His regal aura mixed with the vulnerability is what makes his character so memorable, wrote one Instagram fan. One TikTok fan expressed how connected they felt to the series, saying, "I've watched so many K-dramas, but there's something about Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun that makes their characters feel so real. The depth of their bond hit me right in the heart. I can't stop watching." So, what do you think made Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun's pairing in The King, Eternal Monarch, so special? Was it their chemistry, their dynamic personalities? Or maybe it was the perfect combination of acting, direction, and story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We're dying to hear your take on their iconic love story. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe to K-Drama Buzz, and stay tuned for more updates on all the dramas, celebrity gossip, and Hollywood hip-hop goodness that keeps us all hooked. You won't want to miss what's coming next.